This was before you asked this. You spoke about the fire. Shaykh, can you please tell us about the reality of Noor and Nar? And how does Allah control the evil that He created? Can we say that evil is Nar in general and was created from Noor of Allah because Allah is the Noor of heaven and earth? Or should we say evil is a part of Nar and not all the Nar is general?
No, we should say nothing, just read the articles. You're coming in and asking too high. Just come from beginning, meditate, make your heart, connect your heart. Allah has nothing on His likeness. So Allah created light, that light is called Muhammadun Rasulullah. Those who move towards the light, they move towards the warmth and guidance, and those who move away from the light, they move towards a coldness and darkness. And evilness is a darkness, zulm. Allah describes zulm, which means dark. So fire is its punishment, but at the same time fire is a joy. So people just have to contemplate, right? So you have a firewall on your computer, why? To burn a virus that comes towards you. So is that fire bad or fire that burns evilness? No, it's a fire that burns evilness. So everyone has these two lights. Everyone has a Noor, but they have to have a Nar. So enter the fire. But people say, oh, this is Jahannam. Yeah, Jahannam is going to be painful for people whom have a lot of things on them, bad character, bad desires. So imagine now in our computers Allah wants us to know how creation works. You have a firewall and Allah is asking, on this road that you're walking, walk through that firewall so on the other side is clean, virus free. You look at that and say, I'm not going through that, because you know you have viruses, so it's going to burn. So how am I going to go through that? 1 day, 2 days? I don't know, depends upon how many viruses you brought with you in this realm. So I don't think I have too many, stick your finger in and say, okay, maybe it's not that bad. But then what then awliya recited in all of their not? Be like a moth to the flame. So means they began to meditate and began to say, Ya Rabbi, let me enter into this fire. And what they said in the moth, that it burns away everything other than the fire, anything other than that ishq and that love, that doesn't burn. But everything you take into it will burn away. So the moth, why the moth is trying to jump into that flame? It's so mesmerized by the light, it lost its own consciousness and just wants to become one with the flame. So it has immense love, right? So it's what we take with us that causes us the difficulty. Bani Israel, they took all their gold with them, they couldn't run fast enough. So Allah is giving to us in the nation of Prophet, your paradise doesn't require all those things. Give them away, put it away, don't think about it. So they clean themselves now, they meditate, and that's why then these people whom Allah loves, they're being taught about this Divinely fire. Enter this Divinely fire. Many people say, don't go with these shaykhs because you're going to have to sacrifice a lot. Well, if you don't want to sacrifice now, would you rather sacrifice in the grave and be tormented in the grave and think, oh my God, all my life I did things wrong? Well, find out now if you did them wrong. It's going to pinch a little bit, hurt a little bit, but at least you be in a better condition. Then those become like exactly like those knots, that they're lost in that flame. And then the knot would say that, why you only just sit around these people of the flame? Enter the flame, be like them. And that becomes then all these beatific knots that they would recite. So then this becomes the majlis of the people of the flame. And people come and say, it's such a beautiful energy, such a beautiful majlis, and then awliya come and inspire in your heart. Why are you just sitting with them? Why don't you become from them? And now take a life, and this is now this path, this is the month, enter the flame. Allah describes this is the most purified light. You have to enter into that fire so that you can have a Noor. Otherwise people are just reflecting other people's lights. But what they want for us is open your heart, Let the real sun begin to burn within you so that you have a fire. You have a fire of divine himmah to want to do good, be good, act good, and then the light begins to shine on your face like a moon. Those whom their hearts are illuminated with lights and fire, they actually heat up, their faces are luminous like a moon. You literally heat up. If they begin to their tafakkur and meditation, they heat up. When they're strong enough, they can heat up tens of thousands of people. Space and time means nothing, because immediately they're all connected to the heart of the shaykh. The shaykh immediately begins to trigger his energy and everybody begins to heat up, and this is not understood yet until the wireless energies come out. When you can charge your phone without a wire, you'll understand what the faiz of a shaykh is, right? Because you think a Japanese company can give you wireless charging. You don't think the shaykh has wireless charging? That Allah gave him first? Yeah. But you have to be on the same frequency. So when you tune yourself to the frequency of the shaykhs and the guides, what happens? You're on their wireless network. Soon as they meditate, you're heating up. Soon as they teach, you're being downloaded, and that's the reality of faiz. Once we get to that in technology, people say, oh, now I understood. Just like the entanglement. They're putting out more and more articles on this physics, then people will understand we're all entangled. But entangled with who? So I should be entangled with the good people, not bad people, inshaAllah.
As-salamu alaykum Sayyidi.
Wa alaykum salam rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, is the true connection to the shaykh the same as fana fi shaykh?
That's the whole process. To keep the muhabbat of the shaykh, keep your manners, keep your good character, you'll be tested, and then you begin to meditate to enter into the realm and the entanglement of the shaykh. The shaykh has an emission of energy, and you have your emission of energy with your own desires and opinions and thoughts. You know, the shaykhs never entered the debate. No, we want shaykh, we want you to come and talk to this guy and debate, let's get into a boxing match. Absolutely not. They have a knowledge and it's not meant for many people. They're meant for people whom Allah wrote for their soul to understand. Because you can't make somebody understand, you can't guide somebody, it has to be from Allah. So what's the debate for? There's nothing to debate. They teach, whom likes it, alhamdulillah, who doesn't like it, alhamdulillah too. So these are the realities of this entanglement. Now the shaykh puts an energy out, you have to be able to meditate so that you can get entangled into that energy. You have to enter into the energy and the transmission of the shaykh. Doesn't matter space and time. This is not relevant at all to them, it's not a barrier to them, right? Because they're already connecting into the heavens. If that was a barrier, they couldn't connect into the heavens. So this realm of dunya is nothing. They're connected to all the shaykhs who have passed. That the faiz of their shaykhs are always with them, sitting with them, dressing them. So light and soul is something immensely powerful. Don't limit it with small thinking of your physicality, because now the technology will show people. So as soon as you sit and meditate and visualize the shaykh and said that, keep the companionship, fill my heart with your light, and then do your awrad, do your zikrs, do your practices, then you're continuously keeping that companionship of light and energy to build ourselves and to build the connection, the manners and the good deeds. When I have good manners, the light stays. When I have bad manners, the lights go. And then it trains us. And then when we're super trained in it, we start to enter into the fana of the shaykh, in which the light is so entangled that when he's talking I'm understanding. When he's talking I'm even understanding more. When he's talking I'm getting different information on top of that, because I'm so entangled that his energies are coming and illuminating the heart and revealing what it needs to reveal. Because not everybody is at the same level. So Shaykh's not talking to anybody at the same level. Everyone is understanding now at a completely different level. Not right or left of you understood the same. Some person sitting back there and just say, I'm just waiting for dinner. doesn't mean anything. Somebody may be online and understanding completely different realities based on their level of practices. So this is like a portal of energy that opens, and whom train themselves to receive from it, and relative to their likings. The doctors are perceiving a whole bunch of different things. Our computer techs and science techs, they perceive a whole different realm of knowledges, and they begin to email that as you were talking all this information is coming. So it's a download of files that are coming out, you picking the files that are relevant, like a television transmission. So you say, Shaykh, how is that possible? Again, because people only believe in technology, they don't believe in Allah. When you turn on your TV, was it only that one channel that was available? No, because you're analog, you had a certain amount of channels. Now with digital, you could have 1,000 channels coming into your living room. What does that mean? These 1,000 are in the room. They don't appear, they're there, they're being transmitted. So your television is rigged to press a button and go to channel 100. Does that mean the other 1,000 channels are not there? No, it means they're all there. All broadcasting at the same time, because if I put 10 TVs I would have 10 different channels running. So you think who's more powerful, the TV or Allah's creation? Or the broadcast companies or Allah's creation? So what Allah give to them is through their heart they have a digital signal that's infinite, has no limit on to what Allah. If Allah sends them 10,000 viewers, 10,000 channels will go out. If Allah send them 100,000 viewers, 100,000 channels will go out. The transmission goes out. As soon as you turn your TV set on, which is your heart, the transmission comes for you. You don't use His transmission, it comes uniquely for you. So just imagine now televisions and broadcasting, Allah's power much is not even comparable, it's Allahu Akbar. So we just don't seem to understand why technology has it and why wouldn't Allah's servants have it? If they built themselves there must be. So when they give nisa from the level of their soul, there's infinite signal coming out. One person turns on, picks up nothing, just hungry. Another one picks up and all sorts of information coming to them based on medicine, based on sciences, based on this, based on that. So it's not something that can be limited nor understood. It's Allah's greatness that He has. The technology is supposed to show us Allah's greatness, not that we worship it. I say, no, Allah's not capable of that stuff, but Toshiba can do that.